Hello and welcome to 5 a Day with Jay. I am your host, J.R. Murdoch. It is Halloween. There's a full moon. It's a blue moon. That doesn't happen very often. Last time it happened was the 20s? I'll have to look that up again. I know it was a very long time ago. Other people can probably listen to this and go, oh, Jay, why didn't you know that right away? Halloween is one of my favorite holidays ever. Always love dressing up, having fun with it. Last year, I'll link to the video below in the show notes. We did a haunted house at our house, and I was a hunchback and scaring people at the front door. And my favorite daughter and her boyfriend had a couple of their friends come over. We had it go through our front door, past the dining room where we had a table and chair set up with a couple of corpses having dinner, went through the kitchen and out into the garage where there was a small maze to get out of the garage with people scaring everybody that went through. It was a great time. We had kids going around and around and around to just, can I go again? Can I go again? It was hysterical. They did a wonderful job with setting everything up. I participated. I didn't set anything up. They did everything. So when you watch the video, as I said, I'll post below in the show notes. They did do a terrific job. Her concern after doing such a great job with that haunted house, she actually said, "You know what? I think we need to move." Why do we need to move? Because how do we outdo what we just did? Um, and then 2020 happened. We didn't really have plans yet for this year on what to do, but haunted house was definitely out. Unfortunately, I know some people are out handing out candy right now. I applaud you for being out there for the few kids that are there. On our street, I can hear a couple groups going by, but nothing like what we normally get. We live in a very densely packed residential area, so we have people come in from all over the place to come and get candy. We will normally go through 6 or 7 of the big bags of candy. We give away a lot of candy every year from our house, and we love doing it. Love seeing all the kids come by in their costumes and the parents pulling wagons with kids in the back. It really is a great time, and the neighborhood all comes together. A lot of people decorate for Halloween. Almost as many decorate for Halloween as decorate for Christmas. Um, I can't wait to see what my favorite daughter and her boyfriend do for Christmas. It's going to be awesome. I know they'll go all out this year because they weren't able to go all out for Halloween. It's the first year I'm not wearing any odd makeup. I'm not a zombie. I'm not a hunchback. I don't have anything going on. There's always next year. Next year will happen. Growing up, I lived in Durango, Colorado for a few years, and Durango, Colorado used to have great Halloweens downtown Durango because Durango really didn't have a lot of areas you could go to trick or treating. There were a couple of small streets, but it was a relatively small town. So rather than have kids going up and down these dark streets, they would just shut down Main Street. Main Street would be blocked off from one end about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and they would just shut the street down, and everyone would just go up and down the street through Durango, and it was just one wall to wall party. Every bar, restaurant had something going on. There were costume parties. There were costume parties on the street as well as inside of clubs. At this time, of course, I was in high school, so I wasn't going to the clubs, but it was just fun to see all the costumes. So many people dressed up. I haven't experienced anything like that in a rather long time. But if you're wondering, if you've been watching the Murdoch Minute and you're wondering, well, GJ, you're only posting stuff about horror. Well, the reason for that is because it's coming up on Halloween, which is why I'd done that. My original plan was to try and have 10 episodes recorded for December 10th and drop all those 10 at the same time and then announce, hey, the channel's live, and then try and drop a Murdoch Minute every single day. I will talk about why I didn't do that probably tomorrow, not today. Today it's Halloween. I hope everyone's out celebrating, staying safe. Um, Spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, enjoy. Uh, if you don't get any trick or treaters, then you get all the candy to yourselves. Hey, it's the way it's supposed to work, right? So, anyway, have a great Halloween. I am J.R. Murdoch. Find out more about me at jrmurdoch.com or of gnomesanddoors.com. Check out the link below for the haunted house we did last year, and I will see you tomorrow.